So today we're going to be showing you how to antique a piece of furniture, and we just have this old vanity here. It's pretty beat up and we just kind of want to give it a facelift and make it look a little bit better. Why don't you show us everything that we need to get started?
Basically some sort of protective gloves, some liquid sandpaper, a roll of blue tape, painter's tape, a rag, a stiff bristled brush, a short roller, a trim brush.
What kind of paint do we need to use when we're painting a piece of furniture like this?
Interior, exterior acrylic.
Okay, and then we need some sort of antiquing glaze.
Yeah, this is fast bar antique glaze.
Okay, and everything that is seen here you can purchase at like a Home Depot or Lowe's or any type of hardware store. So you want to take out all of the hardware from the piece of furniture, so I just took off the doorknobs and just taped around the edges. Whatever you don't want to be painted or protect, you need to cover up with tape or take completely off of the piece of furniture.
What we're doing now is the first part, and that's liquid sandpaper. And what we're going to do is put a decent amount, either on a cloth, you can put it on the wood, and start rubbing it in circles. After you start this process, you have about an hour before you need to actually apply your paint. Otherwise, the paint will not adhere to the wood as well, and your finish just will not be as good.
So this basically roughs up the surface like if you were to use a sandpaper, but we don't want to use sandpaper on this because it's such an old wood that it's probably going to do more damage. So this is really good when you have any type of surface. This will adhere to anything and make it ready to paint.
Very good. And for details like this, that's where the brush comes in handy. Either a stiff bristled toothbrush or just one of these utility brushes works well. And you basically just want to get it and make sure you're scrubbing and getting in all those cracks where dust and other debris is built up over the years. So as you do this, you're going to notice that it's going to start getting really dull, which is right where you want to be. You really want to focus on the top portion of this and your front edge, which is where most of the abuse is going to occur. So what you're looking for is for the finish to start dulling up. A little bit it's going to start coming off on your rag.
Rag's going to get pretty dirty.
Pretty darn dirty. And as it gets dirty, you want to flip it because that's all dirt and stuff that you're trying to get out, and you don't want your paint sitting on old dirt. We waited 10 to 15 minutes for the liquid sandpaper to do its job. Now it's time to paint. Make sure when you do this process that you put it on nice and thick on your first coat.